This episode's opening scene, which shows the zombie epidemic beginning in one of the world's busiest cities, Paris, is something I truly appreciated. The narrative of Isabelle Clemence Posey, which provides some useful context for her character, shows us how it happens. The majority of the opening segment is delivered through dark, menacing imagery. There is no speech. You already know the outcome. Everything appears to be normal, with the exception of a few oddballs. Chaos develops gradually. The finest part of the show, in my opinion, is the constant reference to this history. It's really entertaining to watch Isabelle's struggle to get by while caring for her pregnant sister and leaving her lover. There are times when I genuinely believe I'm seeing something different from The Walking Dead. The history of the Abbey also acts as its beginning. Isabelle and her sister flee her lover and take sanctuary at the monastery, where Isabelle's sister gives birth. It's quite harsh. As she transforms into a zombie, the baby is cut out as her. Laurent is the name of the child, which explains Isabelle's unwavering commitment to his safety. This was the franchise's most accurate portrayal of the outbreak's start to date. We meet up with Daryl, Isabelle, Sylvie, Lacablanc-Francard, and Laurent, Louis Puech-Sigliuzzi, as they are traveling. Even when not much happens, I find it to be such a delight to view the rural French landscapes. The winding roads and historic structures are very calming. Funny enough, a group of walkers promptly sacrifices their horse. I like how well Daryl gets along with the gang. Despite Daryl being thrown into the storyline at a moment's notice, they had already developed a close relationship. Of course, they run into difficulty quickly. They soon come upon a bunch of children. I say children, but some of them seem like teens, who have established their own village within a former elementary school and are all wearing gas masks. After a brief struggle, they manage to catch Daryl, but overall they're okay. Nice to see a distinctive neighborhood. I enjoy how each of the groups in this offshoot thus far has a unique feel. I enjoyed it most when Daryl was invited to lead a prayer before the kids all sat down to eat. Daryl is in an awkward situation because we haven't actually seen him in this situation before. Daryl acknowledges that the end of the world was definitely coming, and he blames humanity for being evil. He's not quite off, but he should scan the room. He does, however, take a slight detour and cushion the blow. When they finally get down to eat, Daryl gulps the bowl of soup down in one motion. He doesn't have any table manners after spending so much time alone. The elementary school students' leader is ill, and they are without medicine. It turns out that an American man who lives in a castle steals from the school. Time for a side mission. Daryl informs the youngsters that he will go out and acquire the medicine. He really just wants to go to a radio station so he can get home and get his mules back. He mainly keeps his objectives to himself, but Isabelle is becoming closer to him. The attack of the fortress by Daryl is amazing. Shootouts, stealth, hand-to-hand combat, and more, all in a castle that is encircled by a walker moat. Why not adore it? Of course. The leader's time is up when Daryl returns with the medications. Daryl just intended to get a horse, as far as we know. He surprisingly acknowledges this. Another excellent chapter in the series. This one. The moments that took place in the apocalypse's early days were some of my favorites. Being that The Walking Dead never fully depicted Outbreak Day, it's always intriguing to witness it. I'm definitely immersed in the storylines of the primary cast, since Reedus excels in the role of the lead.